Those of you that have been subbed to the channel here for a while, you know that I'm a huge MMA fan, and this just happened at the post-fight press conference for tonight's fight night, which was that's all Calvin Kattar and Giga Chikadze in the main event. And man, this is why. Look, this is why. Look, with Dana White, there seems to be a love and hate relationship sometimes with him and the fans, but I've always appreciated the fact that he just tells it how it is. And still, to this day, he hasn't let the fact that the company's been bought out by a conglomerate change him. And I appreciate that. He doesn't conform to what the popular opinion is in society. And he definitely does not bend the knee to the media, despite what happened. So he just got into it with a reporter over the Coof. And let me preface everything by saying there is some things I'm going to have to censor out because obviously I don't want this video to get hit. I want it to reach as many people as possible. But what I will do is I will link the original Mac Life video in the description below for those of you that want to check it out. And it's it's uncensored glory. And I know that there's going to be people, look, whether you agree or disagree with this, my point with sharing this video is just to show that, look, it is good to see a guy that is just not going to bend the knee to the media or bend the knee to what society would deem popular opinion and still voices his own opinion loud and proud, doesn't let nothing hold him back, and is very blunt about stuff. As you know, a couple weeks back, he got the Kufu himself. He took advice from Joe Rogan, and he got better. Now, I know that's not an experience that maybe would work with other people, but it worked for him. So, as always, this is something that should be a choice for people. In my opinion, if you disagree, that's fine. You could have that opinion. To each their own. We could agree to disagree. But it's just good to see that banter like this is still very much alive with Dana White. So check this out real quick.
And the guy
doctor?
The guy won the Nobel Peace Prize.
All right, here it goes.
Huh?
No, but there's plenty of doctors
there you go.
that do.
Here he comes.
That sounds like Kevin Iole, by the way.
No, but I took them and they both worked for me. So why shouldn't I be able to take them again? Or other people? No, come on, dive in.
It's funny. He sits there and he asks, are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? Then when Dana White responds, hey, look, I took it and I got better. And all of a sudden he's like, oh, well, never mind. I don't want to talk about this. But he's like, no, let's go.
We do have a brain.
Why shouldn't we be able to take them?
Our own decision.
Right? You want to know what's scary? I bet I could get some fucking pain pills quicker than I can get monoclonal antibodies.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a really good point, because we know that, see, this is what happened when a lot of athletes get injured. We know that what ends up happening is that a lot of them could end up building a dependency on these types of pain medications, right? Because of how often they're prescribed, or I should say misprescribed, and the fact that they're easily something that athletes can get hooked on and stuff like that. And a lot of them end up having a lot of issues with this. We've seen this a lot with wrestlers as well, that are constantly, we've heard the stories, right? The tragic stories of some of these wrestlers and how they end up because they get hooked on pain medication, which is often very much overprescribed or misprescribed for certain situations, or they just don't cut people off, right? So that's a good point by Dana White.
That's a fact. They fucking hand out pain pills like they're Tic Tacs.
Yep.
Nobody said that was right.
Huh?
Nobody said that was right.
No, I hear you.
But they keep doing
But
it.
you can. Bodies and isn't going to do anything to you. Pain pills kill you. Fact. And I'm not a doctor, but that's a fact.
Dang, there you go. Dana White. What can you say? He just owned that reporter. And that's the thing. Look, don't start none, won't be none. I'm glad that Dana White is still very much of his own mind and of his own opinion, right? Because a lot of times when you see companies get taken over or get bought out, which, UFC got sold some years back, and he just doesn't conform. And it's great to see that he's still his own guy. So I'm happy to see that he got into this little bit of a banter with this reporter, because as we know, the media at large, this is what they do, right? And now I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of hit pieces on Dana White saying how, he's perpetuating this cycle of misinformation because of his buddy Joe Rogan or something like that. And by extension, they're going to blame Joe Rogan. You know how that goes. But I'm I'm pretty sure that by Monday you'll see a bunch of different articles on it, trying to drag his name completely through the mud. But you know what? Good for Dana White. I'm glad that he's still a guy that thinks for himself and doesn't conform to what would be deemed as popular opinion in society. So good for you, Dana White. And I really want to know what you guys think about this. Let me know in the comment section below. And until next, despite how you feel, right? Look, whether you agree or disagree, that's fine. If you disagree, we can agree to disagree. That's fine. Everybody is welcome here to differences of opinion, and it's always good to have a discussion in the comment sections about stuff like this. So let me know what you guys think. Until next time, y'all know how it goes. The hunt continues.